What up YouTube, welcome to the first ever airport update on this channel for 2021, and of course today's update is for Illinois Gateway International Airport. It's going to be a really packed airport update, got plenty of stuff to cover. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Let's go ahead and get started. So we'll start off here today with this United Airlines Airbus A319 just pulling on to runway 7. It'll be taking off today for a flight out to Newark Liberty. Here at the cargo terminal we got the FedEx Boeing 757-200. It'll be making a flight out to Memphis today. Over here is the American Airlines Boeing 787-9 just sitting at the remote stands in between flights. Came in from Dallas, probably going to head to Los Angeles in a few hours. Over here we got the Delta CRJ700, had a bit of an engine issue. As you can see here, the left engine, or the number 2 engine I believe it is, was having some issues, so they're currently switching it out right now. In real life, the model itself, the engine shell, or the whatever it is, it's always been loose ever since I got the model back in 2018. It's never really been an issue, it's always been like that, so I thought I'd recreate this little scene here. Thought it would make things a bit more interesting. Just taxiing in here, we have the Spirit Airlines Airbus A321, and this is coming in from Fort Lauderdale. Starting off with Terminal 1 here, we have the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER in the Special Honoring Those Who Serve livery. This one just came in from Seattle. It's going to go back out to Seattle in about 45 minutes. Here's the JetBlue E190, which just came in from Boston. It's going to go back out to Boston in about 1 hour's time. Over here we got the Southwest Boeing 737-700 in the Tennessee 1 livery. This just came in from Atlanta. It's going to go out to Dallas Love Field. And next to it is the Frontier A320neo in the Champ the Bronco tail scheme. And this is operating to and from Denver, as always. And just pushing back here is the JetBlue Airbus A320 in the Blueberry's tail. This headed off to New York John F. Kennedy, came in from Los Angeles. Over here we got 2 Spirit Airlines aircraft with some brand new routes. In the background is an Airbus A319. Pushing back for a flight out to Dallas-Fort Worth, and it came in from Atlantic City, New Jersey earlier on. And in the foreground is an A320neo headed off to New York LaGuardia and came in from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And over here we got 2 Allegiant Airbus A320s. In the background is the old livery Airbus A320, came in from Orlando Sanford, headed off to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And in the foreground is the new livery A320 with sharklets, came in from Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and will be headed out to St. Petersburg, Clearwater, also in Florida. And sitting at one of the international gates, here's the Air Canada Express CRJ900, operating to and from Toronto Pearson. At the end of the terminal here, we got 2 Delta Boeing 757-200s. The one in the foreground is a charter for the Chicago Bulls basketball team, and the one in the background is a charter for the Chicago Blackhawks hockey team. Moving on to Terminal 2, we'll start off here with Concourse A. Right here we got the American Eagle ERJ-145, just came in from Cleveland. We'll be headed off to Indianapolis shortly. Next to that is the Airbus A321. It'll be headed over to Los Angeles, came in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Next to that is the PSA Retro livery, Airbus A319. Came in from Charlotte, it's going to go over to Philadelphia. And then back there is the Embraer 175, which came in from Louisville and will be headed over to, what's a regional jet spot? Let me know in the comments where you think I should send these, because I keep forgetting where I should put these, but yeah, I don't know where to put this anyway. Dude, where does the E175 fly to? Like, there's so many places I'm blanking out. We'll just say Tulsa, because like I don't know. Okay, where is it? Okay, here's the 737-800, and this is going to be headed over to New York LaGuardia. Came in from Las Vegas. And then here's the retro livery 737-800, came in from Boston. It's going to go down to Tampa, Florida. Pushing back out of the wide body gate, here's the American Airlines Boeing 787-8 headed down to Dallas-Fort Worth. And just getting ready to take its spot is the 777-200, just landed from Miami. Here we got the American Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the one road livery. This is going to be headed down to Cozumel, Mexico, and it came in earlier from Washington Reagan. Here's the Allegheny VistaJet A319, came in from San Antonio. We'll be continuing onwards to Pittsburgh. Here's a standard livery Boeing 737-800 headed over to New York John F. Kennedy, and next to that is a CRJ700, just came in from Oklahoma City. On to Concourse B, here we have the United Express CRJ 700 pushing back for a flight out to Washington Dulles. Next to that is a United Express E170 headed over to Newark in about 45 minutes. And moving over here is a Delta Connection CRJ 200 headed up to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Now in the last update you guys gave me a lot of nice new routes to add for Delta, so I appreciate you all for that. Here's a Delta A321, came in from Seattle. We'll be continuing onwards to New York, LaGuardia, both brand new routes here for Delta. And down here is the Thank You livery A321, came in from Atlanta, and we'll be continuing onwards to Salt Lake City. And then there's a few more new routes I'll be adding for Delta later on as well with 757, but Seattle and LaGuardia are two brand new routes. And then of course we still have Detroit, Minneapolis, Atlanta, Salt Lake City, and then I think that'll be it. Maybe a few new routes I'll add later on, but for now those are all the Delta routes we got. And starting with United, here was the A320 in the Friendship livery, headed off to Denver, came in from Los Angeles. Here's the new livery 737-800, came in from San Francisco, it's going to go off to Orlando. New route here for United. 767-300 came in from Houston, going to go back out to Houston. CRJ 550 going to be operating a service to and from Washington Dulles. 757-200 came in from Newark, going to go back out to Newark. And we have our two beautiful Hawaiian A330s, the symbol of my OG hometown, or home state I guess you could say. But we have two A330s here. This one in the foreground is operating a brand new service to Kahului, Maui. This is a seasonal winter service. United is the other airline operating service from Chicago to Maui, but that's of course from Chicago O'Hare. So from this airport, from Illinois Gateway, which is a little bit south of Chicago, we'll have Hawaiian Airlines do the brand new route from Chicago to Maui. It's currently winter seasonal, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be year-round soon. I don't know. And then over here's the old livery Airbus A330, which is going to be operating the usual non-stop flight to Honolulu. Alright, so we got some good stuff here at the international terminal right now. First off is the Emirates Airbus A380, pushing back for the return flight to Dubai. Emirates just a one-off A380 today. It'll be back to the 777 by tomorrow. Just want to throw this in here because it's been a while since I've shown the A380. And Emirates currently, they're only flying the 380 to I think London and Paris. I think they might have flown it to Washington one time. I don't think they're doing any regular 380 service to the States right now. There's only two routes they're really doing the 380s on regularly, like I said, London and Paris. So yeah, but I just thought it'd be nice to include this because you haven't seen it in quite a while. So there she is, the Super Jumbo Emirates 380 back to Dubai. And over here, beautiful Cathay Pacific Boeing 777-300ER, just arriving on a cargo flight from Hong Kong. Let me know in the comments if you want to see Cathay Pacific as a regular here. For now, I'll just have them doing cargo services, but yeah, that's coming in from HKG. Over here we got the gorgeous Iberia Airbus A350 by NG Models, operating a brand new service to and from Madrid. Next to that is another Airbus A350-900, this time from Qatar Airways, operating to and from Doha. Last minute equipment change from the usual A350-1000. And last but not least is the All Nippon Airways Boeing 787-9 with the 50787 sticker, operating to and from Tokyo Haneda. So that concludes this airport update for Illinois Gateway International Airport, also the first update for 2021. Hope you all enjoyed it. Before I close off the video, I just want to show you guys some work I did on the airport. As you can see, I did add these taxiway lines, and it is of course on white paper. I didn't really feel like coloring it gray. As you can see here, it looks kind of funky because we have the gray sort of, you know, concrete with the taxiways here and the runway, and then it's kind of awkward how it transitions into just straight up white here. But I plan to keep it like this since I think it's just way too much work to make all this gray. But I think it turned out really well. I didn't have to use any rulers or anything well, actually I did for the straight lines obviously, but these like curves here didn't need anything. I did it all free-handed, which I think was really, I'm really happy with how it came out, because, you know, I surprised myself how good these turned out. Over here as well with the Emirates 380, yeah, all that was free-handed. However, the straight lines, I did need a ruler for that, but like this, these, all of these, that all free-handed. So that was pretty good. Let me know what you guys think of it, how I can improve it. I do plan on fixing some of this up down here. And then of course on this side, it does need work. Still got to do this entire part, but hopefully by the next step it'll have it all done. We'll see about that. So I really hope you enjoyed this airport update. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. While you're at it, please don't forget to check out my previous video, the spotting vlog, behind the scenes video from O'Hare and from Rockford. Had a lot of fun making that video, and the full plane spotting videos from Chicago O'Hare and from Rockford, those will be coming out really soon. The next video will be the O'Hare spotting video, so stay tuned for that one, and the Rockford spotting video will be coming shortly after that. Gonna be really good videos, amazing aircraft, and those two, had a lot of fun making them, and I'd appreciate it once again if you could check out the previous video if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all had a really happy new year, and let's hope 2021 is a much better year than the last one. And 2020 itself was a fairly memorable year in a good way and a bad way. I'll be sure to post my own 2020 recap soon maybe, and a channel update. I really don't know at this point, but comment with anything you might, any feedback, any suggestions. I'm always open to feedback and all that stuff. But yeah, that's really it for now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.